We're live. How you doing, guys? Welcome in here. Another episode 5. Gogi Talk Sports. Break down all the NHL hockey here for you. A little technical issues there. The internet connection's been a little funny here in Canada. Sorry if we were a little behind there, if there's any connection issues. But we're here to give you those NHL picks, baby. We got 11 of them today, 11 hockey games. I got the Pick City links below, guys, for all the what I got, connection unstable. Bullshit. We're still gonna run this anyway. All the links for below, guys, for the picks. We got great stuff going on. Refer a friend, get 40% off right now. Going all January long. I'll send you a referral link and use it in the checkout. Doing really good so far in NHL. We're up, I believe, 8 units in NHL, 3 units in the American Hockey League. This show is just going to be all National Hockey League today. American Hockey League shows are on Saturdays. Let's get right to it, though, guys. We're going right in depth here with LA Kings, Tampa Bay Lightning. First game on the docket. Kings are going to be without Ryan and Lizotte, defenseman and a centerman. Shouldn't be a huge issue for the Kings. Kings right now, it's going to be their first road game for Quick. Quick's last road game, guys, was on the December 28th. He lost against Vancouver. Campbell's been their better goalie right now, guys. Quickie, he's fresh, but I don't know how much more he's got on the tank. He can surprise the team. He can do well every now and then. He's going to have to do well against a Tampa Bay team, guys, that is very strong right now. Vasilevsky especially, guys. He's coming off back-to-back shutouts. I think the under's live at 6 plus 100, guys. I would recommend taking my favorite. As much as I do like Tampa Bay, the line's really juiced heavily in this one. Puck line would be your only recommendation. But, I think the Kings aren't going to score much. I think Vasilevsky should, hold his own. He's had 2 shutouts versus much better teams. No reason to think he's not going to. The total in the Tampa Bay, for Vasilevsky has been under 3 of the last 4. It's just going to be Quick. Quick's a big question mark here. I think he can have a decent game. It's his first game in the last since he hasn't started the last 2 games, guys. So I think Quick, he's going to be fresh enough here to run away with this. Not run away, but hold his own. Not to mention Vasilevsky and Tampa Bay. You guys know how good they are. McDonough and Maroon are not going to be in, so that does hurt a little bit of defense for Tampa Bay, but they've been still firing without him, guys. So I like the under 6 here, plus 100. Also, no free play, guys. It's a big card. I got 4 free plays for you, all sides. Tampa Bay on the puck line would be the only way I look, though. Moving on to the next matchup, Boston the Bruins and your Columbus Blue Jackets. Boston Bruins on a back-to-back. You're going to have Rask going. They have 2, as you guys know, two pretty good goalies. 3 of the last 4 have gone over, though. That's Boston. Defensive issues. If you guys saw that game last night, Bergeron, he just licked the puck, just barely got it past the center line there, and that was all she wrote. Pretty embarrassing. So they have a chance to get right back at it. Boston's going to be pretty pissed off. They lost also at home 2-1 beginning of the month, so they have a revenge angle. They lost last night. Merzlikins is going to be going for his 9th consecutive start. This is just insane. Merzlikins is playing unbelievable. Hell of a goalie coach they have. I know in Columbus, one of my old man was telling me about there. So you got to look under, in my opinion. It's heavily juiced, but I do think Boston can win this game, kind of like a 2-1, 3-2 kind of game. Minus 135. It's a little high. I don't love it, guys, but it is going to be a free play. I do think Boston wins this one, guys. That's going to be the first free play. Bruins, you got Rask as well. Rask, he's been up and down on the road since December. He's 2 of 4 on the road. I'm going to trust him enough. The line is a little bit high. If he gets into 140, 145 territory, I take the regulation at a plus number just so you're not laying too much juice. But right now, money line minus 135 is definitely the best angle. That's the first free play for you guys. What else do I have here? 6 of the last 8, too, for Columbus have gone under the total with Merzlikins. They have won 5 of the last 8. They're playing great hockey. Columbus 4-1 on the road, 2-1 at home. Just the revenge angle and how pissed off Boston is after that loss, which they pretty much outplayed them. They're up and let Philly come back. So I expect a much better game here. Let's go with Boston on the money line. Next matchup here, guys, looking at the Detroit Red Wings and the New York Islanders. Another back-to-back for the Islanders here. You're going to get Thomas Greiss. Both goalies, Varlamov, he's been up and down. He's got to be the number 1. Greiss, this is going to be his first start in the last 8 games. He's only started 1 game in the last 8, so this is his second start in the last 9 games. They haven't trusted him. He did get the win, though, 4-3 against the New Jersey Devils. He's playing now the Detroit Red Wings, even easier opponent, in my opinion. The Devils have been playing good hockey. The over for the Islanders is 3 of the last 3 games have gone over. Slow and steady kind of game. The New York Islanders should win this matchup, guys. Regulation is a little high at -140. I don't love taking the Islanders on the puck line just because they're such an under-trending team. It's kind of anti-correlated. If you like an under, it's tough to take a puck line with that team. So under 5.5, -101. I would lean that way too, guys, or -109. Howard's going, as bad as Howard is, I think he's going to – the Islanders, I expect to score 3 goals. Detroit kind of 1 goal. I just don't think, they have goaltending issues. Picard's their backup, their AHL affiliate right now. He's not too bad, but yeah, Bernier's got to be their number 1. Detroit's in a tough position right now. Got to look the New York Islanders, even on a back-to-back. Under is definitely live, guys, 5.5. Next matchup here is going to be the New Jersey Devils and your Toronto Maple Leafs. Anderson's going 2 of his last 3 games. He's been pulled. Anderson's not playing the greatest of hockey. He's going to be at home. Where Anderson, he hasn't had a win since Carolina on the 23rd of December, so he hasn't been playing the greatest of hockey, like I've been saying. Toronto's lost their last 3 games, going over the total in their last 3 as well. They now have Riley Muzzin out, along with Mikheyev, who's been out, one of their forwards. So Toronto is really in a tough spot here. I can only look over, really. But the thing is, guys, the Devils are very live here. They've been killing the dog roll in their last 2 games, +253 and +182. They've won those games. They've gone under 6.5 in the last 2 games. So as much as I like the over, it's been kind of correlated to an under. That's been with Domingue too. Louis Domingue is going on his 3rd start. I wouldn't be taking an under here personally, guys. I would be on, if anything, on a side the Devils at +230. You got to look at that, especially how the stats have been adding up here. They've been killing the dog roll. +230. Yeah, there's value there, in my opinion, guys. Playing good hockey right now, the Devils are. They're going to be without play too, so that does hurt a little bit, but they're getting Hughes and Bratt back, so it is what it is. Over 6.5 in the Devils there, guys. Next matchup here, Minnesota-Pittsburgh. This is the first client play on the total, but looking at the side, this is a free play for you guys. Free play number 2. We're looking at Pittsburgh here, in my opinion. Crosby addition can only help them. I don't think it's going to take long for him to get worked in here. They got a team in Minnesota who's gone under 5 of their last 6, so they're not scoring that many goals. They've lost 5 of their last 6 as well, Minnesota. Dubnyk's going. It's only going to be his 2nd road start since he's came back from that personal issue. So he hasn't had many road starts by any means. Pittsburgh's been rolling, guys. Listen to this. They've only had 4 losses since the start of December. So they've been just rolling. They're finally at home as well, coming off a long road trip in December, more road games than home games. So Pittsburgh in regulation, -110, guys. I like that one. That was almost going to be a client play, but I want to give it out for free to you guys just because, appreciate anyone tuning in here, everyone tuning in, all to any replay people too. You guys are great. Retweets, everyone. Anyway, getting back to the hockey here, Dubnyk going and Yari is going to be going for Pittsburgh. I don't mind Yari. I don't mind him at all. He should be okay here. Murray has been playing good hockey, though, guys. This is a team that's quietly moving in the right direction very fast, Pittsburgh. I think they're live in the under – or sorry, not the under. I have a client play on that one. Moving on to the next game, Vegas-Buffalo. Fleury versus Allmark. Vegas here, they're a hot and cold team for what I've noticed, guys. They've lost the last 3 games. Can't put teams away. 5 of the last 6 going over the total. Fleury's 0 of 2 on the road, too, since December 1st. This is a tough game. If you look at what Buffalo's been doing as well, guys, they're over 3 of their last 3. Allmark's, this is going to be his 9th start in the last 10 games. He's only had 1 game off, so he has 4 wins out of those 9, 5 losses. They've only scored, this is the big one here, guys. Buffalo's only scored 4 more goals twice since December 14th. So it's been a month. They haven't been scoring a lot of goals at all. Vegas money line's a little high. I think the over could be live just the way Vegas is playing. I think Buffalo could get some offense going, but it's tough because you're without Olofsson and Skinner, and it's shown. But the thing is, they've been over the last 3 of 3. Anyway, I like the over 6 there, guys. And Vegas, the line's a little high, though, on Vegas. Marchessault and Glass are going to be out. 2 offensive players, too. It's a tough one, guys. I don't have the greatest of feels, but I would be looking at over 6 and Vegas. It's 158, so regulation. Yeah, I just don't like the way Buffalo's been playing. Vegas, as bad as they have been. It's just they've been having a tough time against teams that have been scoring a lot of goals, and that's not been Buffalo. So I look at Vegas there in the over 6. On to the next matchup here. This is going to be the Chicago Blackhawks 7:30 game now, guys. Against that's Eastern. Chicago Blackhawks versus your Ottawa Senators. Looking at Chicago here, they're on their first of their back-to-back. I think they got to be live though. If you're looking at the Chicago lately, they've been playing good hockey, and the fact that Ottawa's lost 7 of their last 7 and they were a favorite to open this game is that's just nuts. I don't know why Anderson's not going for Ottawa right now. Hogberg's going to be going in net, his third start. It's going to be, as good as much as I love Hoggy here, Belleville guy, it'd be tough for him to. I think the more teams get to see him, he's an AHL goalie. He's not an NHL goalie in my opinion. I love the guy, but I think he's going to be in tough here. Lehner is going to be his second start. It's been over trending, that's for sure. 4 of the last 6 for Chicago have gone over. It's tough to gauge this team, though. They're very up and down, but they should get this win, especially at a line at -102, guys. That's going to be the third free play for you, Chicago Blackhawks on the money line over Ottawa. That line's just too low for Chicago. Team that's lost 7 in the last 7, and you think they're going to be the team in Chicago that's they haven't been bad. They've just been winning and losing games, trading them back and forth, but they have been playing a lot better. Lehner's going on a second start, first of a back-to-back. They should get this first win, in my opinion, over 6, but I like the Chicago money line even better. Third free play, of the day. Next matchup here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more games to go, guys. Vancouver Canucks, 8:00 p.m. Eastern at Winnipeg Jets. This is going to be the second client play, so I can't go too in-depth on the side, but looking at the total here, I got Vancouver's won 9 of the last 10, so they've been playing good hockey. 7 of the last 9, 2 scoring 4 or more goals. That's a great stat. Expect Demko to go, too, for Vancouver. It was a back-to-back for Markstrom in their last couple games. Looking at Winnipeg here, lost. They haven't had a home win, guys, since December 15th against Philadelphia, so they're hungry for a win. It's going to be a tough spot against Vancouver here. I do think the over is going to be live. It's really tough to look at. I like my side play a lot better, but looking at my side play a lot better. Looking at the total, it's 6.5. I do think it go over. I would have liked to see a 6 there, a lot, 6 compared to the 6.5. Second start for Hellebuck. Hellebuck hasn't been that bad. They just the team that on the defense there, they can't. I don't know. They just can't string wins together, and we'll see what they can do here. This is a big game, Canadian matchup here with Vancouver versus Winnipeg. So I think the over is live between these two goalies, Demko and Hellebuck, and client play on the side if you guys are interested. Down below, Pick City, baby. Next game here, Dallas Stars, Colorado Avalanche, 9 p.m. Eastern. Bishop, he's going to be fresh. Don't sleep on Dallas right now, guys. They've won 6 of the last 7 games. 4 of the last 4 have gone under the total. Bishop's fresh. He's only had 2 starts in the last 6 games. They've gone to Khudobin quite a bit. In those 2 games, too, he's got 2 wins. Yeah, so Bishop's fresh, guys. Don't think that they haven't started Bishop because he hasn't been playing good. He's been playing good hockey. On the road here against Colorado, we've only had 2 wins in the last 8 games. Colorado's not playing the greatest of hockey. 6 of their last 8 have gone over the total, and it's only at 5.5 here. Sorry, guys, need a little water. Anyway, it's over 5.5. 6 of the last 8 have gone over the total for Colorado. It's at +102 as well, guys. It's got to look like an over, in my opinion, here. Dallas has been scoring, even though the last 4 of the last 4 have gone under. This is going to be the last game of their road trip as well. Colorado's searching for a win. They have teams like Nashville coming up on their ass there, Winnipeg as well. They're hungry for wins, so this is an important win they're going to be really gunning for the W against a team in Dallas they know have been playing good hockey. So I think the over is live, and Dallas at +125. I got to look Dallas's way there, guys. I don't love it. I got it down free play, though. You know what, guys? I'm going to change that. I like the over more. 5.5 to the over is a free play for you. +102. I do like that one. I think that's just at a 5.5, guys. Plus money on a 5.5, especially Colorado game. I got to look over. On to the next matchup here. This is my 3rd client play. I had 3 client plays today, keeping it short and sweet. I have a client play on the San Jose, Arizona total. Looking at the side, San Jose plus 125. Jones is going to be going. He's fresh. Aiden Hill is going to be his fourth start in the last 5 games for Arizona. I don't like that at all. He's an AHL goalie, as good as he's been doing. They really need to get back Ranta or Kemper if they want to make a run here. What else do I have? They got Hjalmarsson back. That's going to definitely help. They're a streaky team right now, Arizona. They've lost the last 3 of the last 3. Before that, they won 4 of the last 4, then lost 3 of their last 3. So it's tough to gauge right now. Hill's only one of 3 in those of those starts there. His last 3 is going to be his 4th game he starts. He's only 1 of 3 before that. San Jose team here, guys. They were on their recent road trip. They were only 2 of 5. They won 2 games, lost 3. But those 2 of those 3 games, they only lost by 1 goal. So they've been playing good hockey. They've 6 of the last 7 under the total as well. Thing is, Jones has been 2 of 3 to the over. Client play I do like here on the total, but I think San Jose at plus 125 here, guys, is live. They don't have Couture. Yeah, that's but not having your 2 start your goalie and your backup goalie is even bigger, and that's Arizona right now. So that's your difference. I think San Jose is live there. I'm not going to throw it in as a free play. I got 4 free plays for you. I'll go over after I break down this last game. San Jose and client play on the total. On the last matchup here, guys, 10 o'clock or 9 p.m. Eastern, Nashville, Edmonton. Pekka Rinne, I expect to go. Stars had a great shutout game last time out. They're playing good hockey here with Hines, new coach behind the bench. I expect to run 2 out of Nashville, guys. Wins against they have teams that they need to catch. They need to start really jumping the standing boards. They got Winnipeg, Colorado, Dallas, St. Louis all ahead of them. I do expect, like I said, some wins out of Nashville. 6 of the last 8 have gone over the total. Fabro and Ellis are out, 2 defensive players. Thing is here, I'm looking at Edmonton. Cassian now is out, the big knucklehead reacting to Tkachuk's nice hits on him. They've won 4 of the last 6. Splitting the totals over-unders, 3 of 6, 50%. First home game after a long 5-game road stand, which they were pretty good on. I think Nashville is going to sneak in here and win another game, guys. I want to give that. Yeah, let's give it out. Another side, Nashville. I'm going to give it a 5th free play. I got more free plays than client plays. But like I said, I dial in on the client plays right away, guys. Like I do all the research, break down all the games, circle in on the ones I like. And then from there, I just kind of break it down with you guys and come up with my free plays. And I came up with 2 as on the show here. First one was over in Colorado, Dallas, 5.5. And then the next one we just came up with was a free play with Nashville, minus 118. I know they're a road favorite here, guys, but I just think they can win this game. I just the trend, the standing move, they got to start winning games. So does Edmonton. I can see that as well. I think the under 6.5 is live, in my opinion. Smith's going to be going. He'll be fresh. He hasn't been that bad either on this stand since January. So Nashville, another free play there, 5th free play, and look at the under 6.5 there, guys. If you got any questions there, I'll stay on for another couple minutes there, probably 20 minutes, and shoot them out there, guys. So I pretty much got all the injury reports and all that good jazz going on. So anyway, free plays. First one, Pittsburgh regulation, minus 110. I like them over Minnesota. Next free play is Boston money line, minus 135. That's a little rich, guys, but I do expect them to bounce back with a revenge factor against Columbus. Next game here, Chicago money line. Line's just too low against Ottawa, a team that's lost 7 of the last 7. Chicago on the money line, minus 102. Next free play, Dallas, Colorado, 9 o'clock, over 5.5. Give us a 5.5 and a team that's both teams can score. Dallas has been playing well, 4-4 to the under, but this is the last game of a road trip. Colorado is going to be hungry as well. I like the over 5.5. And the one we just added there was Nashville, minus 118 against Edmonton. That's all the free plays there, guys. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Check me out, ego47_ on Twitter. Get up to date with all my records. I have my records on my page there. My client picks, you can find the links. I'll have my free plays as well from this show. And any other news or special sales I have going on, you'll find there. Appreciate everyone tuning in. And we'll be back again Thursday for episode 6 here. Should be pretty big card, I imagine. Again, 12 games, maybe even some AHL. AHL picks there, guys. I'll be giving those out too. with the client picks. And those are usually Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sunday. Those were the big days, and Wednesdays. So that's what I got going on. Thanks everyone for tuning in. No questions there. Shoot me a DM though on Twitter if you have any. And yeah, all the links are below if you have any more questions. Find me on Twitter. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you Thursday. Cheers.